Really, Disney World is the only thing they have in Florida that they don't have. So, and again, even that, like I feel like I would rather go to Tokyo to get the big ass
Disney World is
Disney
not
park
really.
experience.
It's almost like the Vatican. It's like a police state inside of Florida.
Speaking of which, they just had their first murder in Celebration, Florida, which is the Disney-run like fake suburbs. You guys know about Celebration, Florida?
Is that where the workers live?
It's like this 12,000 person community that they built to basically be like 50s idealized suburban America.
Wait, what?
What the hell?
It's like it is the entire thing is owned lock and key by Disney.
Is that how like Irvine is owned by the Irvine Corporation or whatever?
I think it's
Similar.
like more than that. Like they handle like there is not like Disney handles the power and the mail and like shit like that.
Oh God.
So it's crazy.
Sounds like the worst kind of like what's it called? The planning committee. What's the thing you have to agree to before you can put like a basketball
homeowners association.
Yeah, it sounds like
it's like having the worst homeowners association
Ever.
possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Apparently, it's been around for I think 10, 15 years or something. They had the first murder.
Murder?
They had murder
Intent?
Most foul.
Yes, murder most foul. And
Sounds like the next game coming out of Disney Interactive.
I would write a mystery novel about a murder in Celebration.
Totally.
unsolved.
Oh no.
It's a mystery.
Did they find a big white glove with 4 fingers?
Saying there's a killer on the loose.
I'm saying that a killer walks among us in Celebration, Florida.
Shit,
In high school, I wanted to go to Celebration so bad.
It's been around that long, you said? 12 years?
I mean, I remember senior year of high school being completely obsessed with Celebration, Florida, and they were like opening it up around then. So
I should not make light
12
of murder.
years.
If somebody really has been killed, that's
someone really has.
terrible. Yeah.
But we can make a little bit of light of that. It's okay.
It's just,
It's just Florida. This murder's
I'm-
there all the time.
I'm just surprised that it got out. I'm surprised it did, you've heard about
right.
this murder.
Like state information control
Yeah.
didn't kick in. And
Like all the witnesses have disappeared and those people never existed. We've always been at war with Oceania.
Disney wants to find the murderer.
So yeah, I've gone to Disney World a bunch of times, and there was always a separation between Florida and Disney. Like you couldn't even tell you're in Florida because
except for the heat.
like once you enter the Disney, the Orlando zone, it ceases to be Florida.
totally, it was literally like
Well, it's an insane tract of land that they own, like just smack dab in the middle of Florida.
There are very few accents. You don't encounter that kind of Floridian weird accent. It's everything is so removed. It is such, and that's why I think I kind of enjoyed going there. Even as I got older, it was this just shouldn't exist anywhere. This is
it's like going to space. This is
like-
as close as I can get to going to space.
It's just kind of absurd. Everything is so weird here.
That whole thing, Celebration included, that is just the will of man. That's the only reason this exists, is that some
It's
guys
like
said,
Bioshock.
we want to make
Because
this
cast
happen.
members got together and made it so.
Cast members.
I was totally just thinking Rapture. This murder is the first of many. It's this is the fall of Celebration.
Somebody got their version of Adam or something, or became sentient, or
Now, see, that's how they should set Epic Mickey too.
is in the celebration.
It's all set in Celebration. There's been a murder.
It's like they got their hands on caffeine finally, and now they're going apeshit.
That's right. Somebody brought in sugar.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
Man,
I would love to go to, for as much as I've heard about it, I'd love to go to
I want to see
Florida.
the underground.
It's just that it's in Florida.
but you can't think of it like that because
no,
so
but I'm
hot.
just saying it's
so hot.
Not
I
even
have no idea.
Not
It's
even
so
not
hot.
even the cultural part of it, because that's not the part. It's the fact that it's in Florida.
humid.
Yeah, it's the
Did you guys,
the climate.
Did you guys go to the Atlanta E3s?
Yeah. Clamato.
Remember that?
Yeah.
It's worse than that.
Yeah, but
I did not.
But
What
you're
about, what about super humid Tokyo? Was it like
it's kind of like that. It can get like that.
I did go to
Oddly
Atlanta in the
comparable.
summer one time,
Yeah.
though.
Okay.
That
It's like it's like that.
But you're
worse.
inside those rides, which are like the air conditioning bill alone at Disney World must be ridiculous.
But between rides, there's
there's so many
I got
rides.
nothing
though.
for you.
It's huge.
But they're just burning corpses to fuel those fires to keep the
In those, I want to see
air
the secret
conditioning.
underground Disney catacombs because you always hear those weird they drive mini golf carts around there and just kind of cast members getting changed. Nobody can ever see you get changed, right? The Disney law, and you can't wear earrings and no. I don't know, it's so weird. It is
You have to be
Rapture.
multicultural.
you must bow 5 times to the statue every day?
It's
And
almost
they know if you can only,
Kiss Waltz ring.
yeah.
It's almost one of those things where there are no ex cast members. There's nobody who ever says I used to be a cast member for Disney because they don't exist.
Well, you don't
retire.
No, it's like an alcoholic. It's like I'm not drinking,
recovering.
but I am always an alcoholic. It's like, well, I don't work for Disney anymore, but I'm still a cast member.
At heart.
I'm still a part of the family.
I'm just out here spreading the message. I'm on my mission.
That's right.
Sleeper agents that'll just get triggered. Yeah, I don't know. You should
exactly. They'll play the Mickey Mouse Club theme song.
Shoot up and
MIC, and then
tell me what the letters mean. What does MICKEY spell? Tell me. What the fuck does it mean?
Their eyes dilate, and then they just pull a gun out of nowhere. Ozzie Smith in it.
Anyway, how do we? Oh, Epic Mickey.
Epic Mickey. Yeah, it's a bummer, and it's got some moments, but it's mostly just not very good.